All right, awesome. We're recording. Thank you everybody for jumping on. I am going to share my screen and get this party started. I am so excited. All right. All right, guys, so my name is Jennifer Wooten. I'll do a little introduction on myself in a little bit, but I just wanted to start with what we will cover. Let me do presenter's view. Hold on one second. I'm not tech savvy, so I'll probably screw this up at some point. Cool, look at that. All by myself. All right, so things that we're going to cover. We're going to talk about what Beachbody is, what's required to become a coach, how we get paid, how you build a team, and just some of the things, the fundamentals that go into being a good coach. Stuff that we will also go over, like normal hesitations of not being a salesman, not having a large network, not in shape, I'm not outgoing, and I don't enjoy fitness. And if that's your hesitations, you've come to the right team, because none of us truly enjoy fitness. We just like what it does for our bodies. So welcome to our opportunity call. You knew I was going to do this, right?
No, I didn't.
So before I give an actual introduction to Jackie, she's going to go a little bit about her story. Jackie Taylor came to me. I'm the founder of Team No Limits. We've got over 400 coaches. We're in the top 200 out of 450,000 coaches in Beachbody. And Jackie came to me in one of my free groups. And when she first started, she was so hesitant. She had no confidence. And as you can see, this is our very first text. So in my challenge groups, I always have my customers text me why they started with me, why they joined me, how they're feeling. I want to know like a connection, right? And so this was Jackie's text to me. And every time I announce her accomplishments, her recognition, her before and afters, or, God, I can go on and on about it. I always resort back to the very first text Jackie ever sent me, because she's not that person anymore. So it doesn't matter if you have confidence. It doesn't matter if you have a whole bunch of friends and you're outgoing. It doesn't matter if you feel great about yourself or if you are at your deepest, darkest spot. You can come out of it. And Jackie has just made me so proud over, we've got like a year and a half together now. She's one of my best friends. She's my success partner. She's a 1-star diamond coach. And she's no longer that person. That person, hello, I'm Jackie Taylor. I joined because I'm sick of how I feel both inside and out. I used to be the tiny girl that never gained weight if she tried. And in my mid-20s, my thyroid stopped functioning properly and I gained a ton of weight. I struggle to lose now. I want to feel confident and have more energy as well as be happier. Loving my journey so far. Thank you so much for your support. That person, gone. She's gone. And I always I get all teary-eyed when I talk about it, because I just watched you blossom. So I'm going to shut up now. This is Jackie Taylor. She's one of my top leaders on my team. She has an incredible team. She has helped hundreds of people get started on their own fitness journey. She's a mom to 2 amazing kids, a wife, and she has come so far. So I want you to just tell a little bit about yourself, Jackie, about your story.
My goodness.
And don't kill me.
You did that to me. Okay, so I was always that, the girl in high school who was super tiny. I struggled to gain a pound. I could eat a cake, and I think I lost a pound. I was in and out of doctors trying to gain weight. I was called anorexic and bulimic. I had my first child when I was 16, and even then walked out of the hospital in the 90-pound range. It just was easy for me. And then I hit 25 and suddenly in a summer gained 30 pounds and was devastated. That's a lot of weight to come on at one time, especially for the girl who was 90 pounds. To hit 100 was so being that 130 was inconceivable to me. I just didn't understand. So I was at doctors after doctors after doctors and was finally diagnosed with Hashimoto's and hypothyroid, and put on medication after medication after medication that didn't work and didn't work and didn't work, and struggled to get my levels to be okay. And then depression took hold of me, and I just literally never left my couch. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to be around people. I lost all my friends. I literally just was in my own bubble. And had my own son, my second child, my son, and he literally has no pictures from when I was pregnant. Like, I hated the way I looked. I just was so miserable. And after he was born, I always have struggled with a super bad anxiety disorder, like to the point where there were years I didn't leave my house, like not even to check my mailbox. Like it got really, really, really bad. And I finally kept seeing this that Jen was posting. I don't even know how I met you. I don't even know how you came into my life, but suddenly you were on my friends list, and I kept seeing her and I kept seeing her, and I was like, I want to try this, because nothing was working for me, but like everybody else, I was scared. So I bought it, not knowing at the time that I could buy it from her, from somewhere else, and messaged her and said, I have this. Can you help me? And thank goodness she still wanted to help me. And I jumped in full force for my first 3 weeks and was blown away. I think I was messaging her like a week and a half in, like, I can't believe this is working. I have not lost, like, I haven't been able to lose weight, and knew before I finished my first round that maybe this was something I wanted to try and help others to get these same sort of results that I was getting, and feel like that sense of amazement in yourself that you can do this. And I was scared, super scared, and thought, I'm never going to make a penny. No one's ever going to buy anything from me, because I had no friends. I had nobody. I fully expected that this wasn't going to work for me. My husband said, just try it. It's free. Why not just try it? And a year and a half later, I've lost 30 pounds, more inches than I can count. My confidence is getting so much better. My anxiety is so much better. My depression is like almost non-existent. I mean, we all have our days, but I mean, this opportunity literally saved me from my own self. It changed my life. So that's me.
Amazing. I'm all tearing up. And like I've just watched you blossom, and it's just so amazing to me that you know, much like myself, we didn't come into this business to make money and make millions and retire on an island. We came in this to help other people feel like these programs made us feel. They saved us from ourselves. And I think that's why I've always had such a strong connection with you, because I've watched you, and it's like I was watching me, like I was right there. So I love it. I love it a lot. Awesome. Well, I'm going to talk about me real quick so you know who the heck is on this call with you. My name is Jennifer Wooten. Like I said, I'm the founder of Team No Limits. We've got over 400 coaches. We're in the top 200 of over 450,000 coaches. I'm a 6-star Diamond Elite coach, which means absolutely nothing to you right now, but it will soon. It's pretty incredible. It just means that I have a whole bunch of leaders on my team that have stepped up and helped thousands of people collectively. And we do it well because we have our heart into this, just like you heard Jackie. People just like her are what make our team thrive. I'm a mom of 4 teenagers, very active teenagers. I'm a wife. I live in Northern Virginia. I've been doing this about 2.5 years. I started because coming off of a back injury of over 2 years, having doctors tell me that I would no longer be able to work a physical manual labor job ever again. I went into a depression. I gained 40 pounds. I could barely get out of bed most days because of the back pain. I could barely turn over, roll over, walk, work those 4 part-time jobs that I had when I first came to this program. I started in a little group, just some free group where you started walking and doing your own thing, trying to clean up your eating or whatever, with my coach. And I lost like 5 pounds. I was walking, that was more than I'd been doing before she came into my life. I could do a couple push-ups here and there. And I went on. I left the group. I didn't win. But what I did was I met a lot of amazing people, and I got in touch with this coach. For the next year after that free group, I had this coach messaging me every single month, asking me to start on a program and start working towards my goals that we had talked about. And I always told her no. I was a very private person. I had maybe 120 friends on Facebook, and my page was on lockdown, like Fort Knox lockdown. And I had four part-time jobs. I was a full-time college student online. Like I said, mom to 4 busy teenagers. So life was pretty crazy, and I was in a huge funk. So in February of 2014, my coach sent me this little video. It was this brand new program that had just launched. And she said she thought that it was something that could help me reach my goals. So I watched the video, and I sat there with my husband right before Valentine's Day, and I cried. And I said, I need this. I feel so unsexy. I feel so sad all the time. I am so sick and tired of being sick and tired. I have to make a change. And he said, just get it. And I was like, well, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to sign up for that discount because I'm cheap. So I signed up to save. And that's the only reason I came into coaching. And much like Jackie, 1 week in, I had lost 7 pounds. I felt like a brand new person. I was surrounded by all these incredible, inspiring women that didn't even know me, yet they cared enough to check on me every single day and cheer me on in the group, even if it was just me posting some stupid picture of my food. And how encouraging is that when you feel alone and you're depressed and sad? It was just the most uplifting thing ever. 3 weeks in, I already had people, like I was telling my family, you have to do this with me. I was telling, other people. I was joining groups on Facebook. I even went public on my account, and I was inviting people to just do this program with me. I'm telling you, it'll make you feel incredible, and this, that, and the other. And before you know it, I was getting paper checks in the mail. And I had no idea why. And I went to my coach freaking out, and I didn't know what was going on, if they were refunding me for my shakes or whatever. And she's like, honey, you're coaching. And I was like, I don't want to coach. I told you I didn't want anything to do with that. And she's like, well, that's what you're getting paid for. You are naturally helping people do the same thing that you're doing. And that's all coaching is. And from that point forward, I started growing my team of other people who just wanted to save on their shakes. And then before you know it, I had a tumor in my breast, and I had a need to pay thousands and thousands of dollars in medical bills. And I decided to take this from just being a discount coach with a bunch of other people that were on there, to be a leader and to grow a team with a purpose. And that's what I've done over the past 2 years is my team and I have just hit the ground running. We have helped thousands and thousands of people collectively get healthier and stronger. And that is what brings us to you today, as this incredible group of people. And then, so I always like to tell people that, seriously, if I can do this and be super successful at it, anybody can do this, because it does not take a degree or special training. Although we have the best training for our team, it doesn't take a certificate to do this. It just takes a passion to want to feel better about yourself and help others do the same. So that's me in a nutshell.
Okay, so when you sign up, like Jen said, she had signed up strictly for the discount. She just wanted to save money on those shakes, and which is fine. A ton of people want to do that. Why wouldn't you want to save money? Why wouldn't you want to get a discount and take advantage of that? So you have that option to just get your shakes, save on the products. You have absolutely no requirement to sell one thing ever, not once, not anything. And then your next level is a hobby coach, which you still have your normal life, your normal job, your normal everything. You're still enjoying the products and sort of sharing with friends and coworkers and that sort of thing, but you're not actively coaching. You're, getting a little bit of money here and there. But then there's those who go all in, full in, and decide that nothing's stopping you. You're going to go right to the top. This is going to be your income. You're going to be a leader, and that nothing is standing in your way. Or there's, the in-between. And I have all of these on my team. Our teams are all made up of every single different kind of coach that there is. There's no black and white. There's no, like I said, there's no quotas. There's no requirements there. You never have to sell a thing. Even if you're full in the business, you still have no set requirement. So really the choice is yours, and you can do whatever you want to with this business.
I love it. Go as far as you absolutely want, or just save money on your shakes. That's exactly what it is. No pressure to do any of the other. If you have big, scary goals like some of us do, then we run with you. If you just want to walk or crawl or save or whatever, then that's exactly where you get to hang out. And it's totally fine and acceptable. I love it. So they always put the money talk on me because we go script free, guys. We just go and do what we want to do. We don't even talk off a script, because when you're passionate about something and you're not full of crap, you can talk about it all day long. Working on your fitness, there are several different ways. First of all, I'm going to tell you how you can sign up to be a coach with this opportunity. And then I'll go into how you make money, just touch on it a little bit. So how you can sign up to be a coach, the smartest route is purchasing what you've probably heard of is called a challenge pack. This includes your fitness program that will be your coach will suggest what program would be best for you depending on your goals. Not everybody, needs to be on the same program. So you'll talk to your coach about your goals. So you get a fitness program with eating guide and all that good stuff, along with a 30-day supply of Shakeology. If you don't know what Shakeology is, you need to Google it. It's ridiculous. It's got over 72 superfoods. It's got adaptogens. It's got, probiotics, prebiotics. Good gracious, I could go on. It helps curb junk food cravings. The list goes on. Seriously, with the health benefits, it's unreal. And yeah, there's protein in it too, but it's so far from just some protein shake that you would find at GNC. It's unbelievable. So that's your best bet, is to go with a challenge pack. You can get that. My suggestion is always go with the one at the lowest price of $140, because that gives you the fitness program for only $10 more. Why not, right? And that also waives the $40 sign-up fee. Normally, to be a coach, it's $40. For Canada, it's
$20. $60. Sorry, $60.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
It's $20.
It's a $20 difference, right?
Yeah.
So for normal sign up, if you were to sign up with no programs, no products, no nothing, you just want to be a coach, which I do not suggest that way, because then you can't be a product to the product, and therefore you're just a salesperson. But if you do, that's fine. We'll work with you anyway. But this way is $140, $164 if you're Canadian, and it gives you the entire bundle, waives the $40 or $60 fee, gives you your entire fitness program that you use forever. You don't need to purchase a new one every month. You got that program forever. And then you have your 30-day supply of shakes that are just absolutely ridiculous and amazing. So that's the best way. Or like I said, you can just pay the coach fee, which is $40 USD or 64 Canadian. And you sign up to be a coach. You have absolutely no program or product. That should scare you. And you just wing it. Or you can just purchase a program, which it would just depend on your goals. So those are just a few different ways that you can join a team. We always have you be a challenger first. And what it means to be a challenger is we always make sure that you're working on you before you go and help anybody else. So don't let that freak you out that you have to come in and you got to be coaching people and this, that, and the other. We teach you how to genuinely share your story and invite others to join you as you go and you get your results, okay? And you're going to be so excited and passionate as you're dropping all those pounds. You're just going to be naturally doing it anyway. So you may as well get to it. How do you make money? That's always a big question. You get 25% commission off anything anybody purchases from you. So that if people are buying challenge packs or whatever, it can range from 40 USD, I think it's 64 or so Canadian dollars per person that you help with a challenge pack, or 25% of every single sale, whatever they purchase from you. As you grow a team, you start getting what's called cycle bonuses. And we'll teach you more. We don't want to cloud your head with too much information right now. This is a pretty short call. But basically, as you grow your team and you help them be successful, everything comes together and creates cycle bonuses for you. And quite honestly, when I first started this business and I was just doing it, I had no idea I was even coaching. I was bringing like $18 and $40 and $60. And then I started getting serious about it in my first year, and I was getting like $150 a week, and we get paid every week, which is super cool. And I would, and it started climbing. But once I got serious about it and I built a team and I started getting these cycle bonuses, I went from those 38 to 48 to 150 to 250. Now I'm up to about $1,700 on a regular basis. And honest to God, it's more cycle bonuses than anything of my actual efforts and work being put in, besides the efforts I put into my team. So it's completely doable. It does not come fast. This is not a get rich quick scheme. You have to put in the work. You have to put in the time and the effort. You cannot, any brick and mortar company that you go and you have to put thousands of dollars into, and you have to pay electric bills and leasing, the office and all this other crap. And you have to hire people and this, that, and the other. It's not like that. It's you. You've got your programs. You've got your training from us, and there's no overhead. You do it from home, and we teach you how to do it in 1 hour a day, one structured hour a day, and that's it. So that's just a little bit about how you can make your money, how much it costs to get started. Did I cover everything there?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't go off a paper, so I have no idea what I'm doing. The
earning potential is endless.
It really is. And you know what? I have to say it. And I'm so glad we're on the call right now. Tomorrow is your biggest paycheck yet.
It really, I did not think that any of this was possible. That I made like $50 in my first week. I was like, this is all right.
Yeah.
And I honestly can't believe that I'm at where I am now.
Yeah. And every time you message me, I mean, it just always, I've got goosebumps now just talking about it, because it's so awesome to be sitting back in my spot, watching all of you guys be able to take care of grocery bills and pay for kids' school clothes and birthday parties and car payments and house payments and vacations and weddings, and that's what it's all about. So I'm just
life-changing.
It is life-changing.
Life-changing.
You get to be surrounded by all these awesome people. So that's priceless to me. All right. So that's it for the money talk. We're going to go into the 4 vital behaviors of our company. It's super cool to work for a company that cares enough about their people to set these vital behaviors that they expect each and every one of us to follow in front of us. I think that's very commendable of them. So our first vital behavior that we execute every single day, and that we make sure that what's the word I'm looking for? Why can't I find the word? Make sure that we are... Can't think of the word. We're setting the example and following these vital behaviors. So number 1 is invite. And this just means that you invite people daily. You invite anybody that you run across that asks you about your post, or asks you about your food, or your weight loss, or anything that you talk about or whatever. You're inviting them to join you into one of your groups, and we have lots of free groups and stuff too. You focus on their goals, you follow up with them, and you help them get results. And this is because vital behavior number 2, that always turns into an invite. When you are proof that the product works, you're drinking a shake, you're completing your programs, you're being a walking success story in progress. Number 1 happens naturally. Invite, because people are going to be like, oh my God, you lost 7 pounds in 1 week. Tell me more. Girl, I got a group coming up. Let me tell you what I've been doing. Now let's talk about your goals. And then you talk about how you're going to help them crush those goals. And it just comes naturally. Number 3, do personal development. I never used to read a book before I started coaching. I never would pick up my iPad and read anything off of there either. I wouldn't do any audibles or anything, any self-help or personal development at all until I became a coach. And once I started my 15 minutes or 15 pages every single day for the past 2 years, I feel like it feeds my soul. I feel like it helps me help others every single day, because it makes me be a better version of myself every single day. So personal development is key. Number 4, we just added this in because it's super important with our customers, with our coaches, with our teams, with our friends that are in the company, to recognize each and every one of them for their achievements, just any activity or behavior that they are showing and expressing that we should be recognizing them for. Rank advancements, weight loss, weight gain, helping others. There's just so many things, and that's what's really cool. I literally am down to my last job with my corporate job. It's one last job. It's full-time, and I put in my resignation to be done in September. And she asked me today if I would extend my contract again. She's like, I'm going to shoot it over. Can you just go ahead and sign it? I just need you 3 more months. And I was like, you know what? I'm not thinking this is going to be a good idea. It's not really a good fit. See, the thing is, I've been with you for 2 years. You haven't given me a raise, a paid vacation. You don't offer me insurance, and I pay my own internet and overhead because I work from home now, ever since my office is shut. I don't even get as much as a letter of thank you for 2 years. Do you know how much crap Beachbody has sent me in like 1 month? Like, it's not even, look at this ridiculous painting of myself, which I don't think I'm conceited. It says team name on it. So that's why it's up there, to remind me of what we've done. But that's the type of recognition that this company is all about. They're constantly rewarding you for helping other people and helping yourself become a healthier version of you. Ridiculous. Coach training. I want to let you know that our team trains you to be a coach. We don't just expect you to know what the heck you're doing. When you sign on with us, we do a strong start. We talk about your personal goals. If there's certain incomes that you need to meet and so forth, we're going to tell you the behaviors that you need to be doing in order to reach those goals. So that's just a little bit about the technical side of it. And I think it's super commendable of them to have a core mission that is to help other people achieve their goals and enjoy a healthy, fulfilling life. Like, what kind of company? I've never heard of another company that has that. So all of my feelings.
So then this brings us to, who can do this? Who can be a coach? Plain and simple, you can. Any one of you watching this can do this. You just have to have the willingness to want to. The drive to do better, to help others, to make yourself a better person. Anybody can do this.
That's it.
You take me, who had 0 friends, no backup, no support, thought I was gonna bomb, like hard. Like, I thought this is not gonna go past a month. And I've built an incredible team of my own. And like Jen said, this week will be my highest paycheck. Anybody can do this.
Yeah.
Any one of you.
Any one of you. I have a full-time job. When I first started, it was 4 part-time jobs. It doesn't matter if you're a stay-at-home mom or if you're part of corporate America. Like Jackie said, anybody can do this job. You just need to make sure that you have 1 hour a day to dedicate to your business, and you're golden. I love it. I love it. I'm excited. I'm going to stop sharing so I can see everybody's faces. I love it. That was awesome. Now, I'm super, super glad that we were able to do this call. What time is it? 30 minutes, virtual high five. That's what I'm talking about. I like them quick and fast and easy, all the information.
In and out.
Yeah, in and out like a robbery. That's what we do. That was exciting. So I hope that each and every one of you guys on this call truly consider joining this opportunity, if for nothing else, for the level of accountability. I don't think we touched on that enough, because I think that if I wasn't a coach and I wasn't surrounded by all of you awesome people, that I probably would not have stuck to my program like I did. I think that it's the support, and that's what sets us apart from gyms, is when you walk into a gym, there's not one person that's like, oh, hey, I'm glad you're here today. And then if you don't walk in for the next few days, they're not going to call you and say, hey, where did you didn't come lift weights or do those machines you look at crazy. Like, there's nobody at the gym that's going to remind you to show up and eat right. And that's what pairs it all together. We teach you how to eat. We teach you the fitness aspect of it. And then we give you the accountability. So you don't get that kind of culture and community anywhere else. And you can literally build a team all over the world. And I think that that's what's so awesome. Jackie, you're in Canada. Jessica's Canada. Allison, Canada. Everybody's Canada. Why is everybody Canada on here?
They're my peeps.
Where's all my peeps?
Because we're awesome.
You are. Oh, there's Taria's on here. She's Northern Virginia. So we're everywhere. And I think that that's what's so awesome about here, because I wouldn't have otherwise met all of you guys. I had terrible people surrounding me when I first started this. I was a smoker of 20 years. I was a I didn't even start high school. I dropped out before high school because I had to work and have my own apartment in the 7th grade. And then I went back at 22 and got my high school diploma. And I was surrounded by not so great people all my life. And then I come here and I'm every single day I get to meet these ridiculously inspiring, uplifting women that have crazy messes of stories. And some don't have messes of stories, and that's awesome too, because I don't know where you've been all my life. But then we all come together and we get to share all of our strengths and weaknesses and encourage and uplift each other. And I think that's what the big, beautiful part of our team is, because I have not seen that across the board at every other team. But I know that with our team, it is built off of heart and passion, and we just genuinely care about each other and we want everybody to succeed. So that's the awesome part about this. And I just want to thank each of you guys for jumping on here. I'm going to stop the recording. If you guys have any questions at all, feel free to message whoever invited you to this call. Message them, talk about the call, ask a bunch of questions. That's how you're going to get your information. Don't be afraid to ask questions. You're going on a business adventure. You're only having to invest $140 if you're smart, but it's a business adventure. So ask questions. Ask about the team. Ask anything. Heck, message me. My name's Jennifer Wooten. If you have any other questions, you want to check out your coach. So I'm going to stop recording.